everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I'm so glad to have you back here. If you're new here, my name is Emily and I love handbags. So I do handbags unboxings, reviews, comparisons. I also love luxury, fashion, and traveling, so you'll see those sprinkled into my channel. If you like any or all of those things, definitely consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you'll be notified of my next video. Today's video is one about handbags, no surprise, and it is about organizing, keeping the shape, and keeping it clean. So we spent quite a bit on luxury handbags, as you might already know, and the best way to make sure they last a long time and to get the bang for your buck is to make sure that they are in good condition use after use. Of course, it'd be nice if we could just not use them and have no wear and tear, but the reality is you just can't, because you have to use it in order to enjoy it, but then, you know, by using it, you can damage it in the process. So one of the easiest way, and you might already know this, is to have an organizer. But having the right organizer is probably a very important thing to consider as well. So I'm gonna show you a few organizers that I have here and what I found about each one of the ones that I liked. I actually have it from 3 different companies. Each one of these organizers I have are a little different from each other because they're for different bags, but I will go into that right now. So the first organizer I've ever purchased was from Amazon, and it's currently in my Rothy's tote, and this is what it looks like. It's this gray one. There's a lot of stuff in there. You can see that there's pen options, like, you know, little slots on the outside. There's a wide one here, and then there is it's a mess right now. This is what I'm using for work. Like there's like this middle divider compartment, which actually you can remove with a, I don't know if you can hear it, it's like a Velcro thing. So this entire middle compartment can be removed, and there are more little pockets on one side and then not on the other side. So this felt one has done great. It doesn't really hold its shape. I don't know if you can see, but you see how this side just kind of like is rounded out. This side is sort of more sturdy, but all in all, it looks like a very mushy, smushy shape. It is very thick. It hasn't collapsed downwards, as you can see, but the structure of it isn't very good. For me, it was great because this one was purchased for no particular bag. It was sort of just purchased so that I could have an organizer in any tote bag. And so as a organizer, it was great because then it could fit pretty much any tote bag, including the Rothy's one, like right in there. It doesn't really even, like, it's like way too small for this bag, but it gets the job done. That's one option, and I'll try to link it. It's not my favorite for sure. Like I said, that's my first one. Having used other different companies, I found that organizers made specifically for a handbag, it's definitely the way to go. The next 2 that I've tried are for totes. You may recall earlier this year, if you follow me, I have unboxed 2 of these bags. These are both totes. This one is a Louis Vuitton on the go in the Epi MM size. I have it in like the bright pink interior. This is also another work bag that I use a lot. There's an organizer there. I don't know, sorry, there's some stuff in there, obviously because I use it, but I just want to show you that it fits like a glove. I don't know if you can see that. It fits very snugly. All right, guys, so I don't know if you can see, but in each one of these little like fold corners, you can see that the organizer actually goes into the bag. Flip it on this side as well. Yeah, and then they come out very easily, like so. You can see that it holds its shape, and if I held it out, it does dip in because that is the style of the bag, and it's very soft. Like you can see that it squishes down quite a bit, and yeah, it seems reinforced at the top here, and all in all, fairly good. It has like a couple of pockets here and there. So if I pushed it all back in, you'll see that it fits the bag really easily again. The other one that I have is for my Dior book tote. This one is, again, very well nested in there, but it also has an additional top zipper right here, which is Velcroed, so you can unzip this and Velcro it, sorry, and then have an open top. But I found it very nice to have with a zip top because with the book tote, you'll know that it doesn't have a zipper or clasp. So having that extra precaution when you're sort of traveling is great. And it comes in this gorgeous color that I love. So those two are my next two that I ventured into, and I love it. Like I said, it fits the size of my bag, the shape of my bag very well, so that not only does it organize it, but it also does not change the shape of the bag. In fact, it helps protect the shape of the bag, right? But what I was missing from that company was that the inability to make my own organizer. And why that's important is because if you are someone who likes to sort of venture into bags that are not so popular that everyone has it, you want to go for the niche or even vintage, which is actually what I have here. This is a vintage Celine handbag in the macadam canvas. So you can see that I bought this one earlier this year. If you follow me, I did an unboxing. I think I did an unboxing, but yeah, I did buy this earlier this year. I haven't used it because it's vintage. The shape has already kind of been misshapen. I don't know how it was stored, but when it was shipped to me, it was actually folded flat, which I was like freaking out about once I got it. I took it out of it and like try to stuff it with tissue paper and everything to try to get back to its shape. But as soon as I take the tissue paper out, it would start to feel like it wants to collapse back down. So if you do vintage, I think the organizer is a very important item to have. Not only does it protect the inside of the bag of older bags, but it keeps the shape of the bag. So the company that I'm about to tell you about is Zoomoni. Zoomoni contacted me and offered to send me organizers for a lot of my tote bags. But they also offered to do a customized organizer, which I was like, yes, I've been wanting that done. So let me just show you. Zoomoni did send me one that, and I picked it for this bag. I think many of you have heard me talk about my beloved YSL Saint Laurent shopping tote, and this is like notoriously known for like a very soft, squishy tote. So let me just show you without any organizers. Like this is what it looks like. Like it just flops all over the place, which is a good look if that's what you're going for. But for me, if I bring it to work, I want it to hold my laptop, so I don't want it to fall over. Let me just show you. This is the organizer that Zoomoni made. It is such high quality. It is very, as you can see, it can be squished down, but not even really. You see what I mean? Like it could kind of like push, like if you push it, but it's not like the earlier one that I showed you where you could collapse it downwards or like out, like sideways. It really does hold its shape. Now this one again has these pockets, pen pockets on the side, which I put my cell phone sometimes out here. But what I also really love is that there's a big slip pocket right on the side here. I have a post-it note in there, but slip pocket where you can put like an iPad or like a notebook, right? And then it also has this middle compartment similar to the other one. I'll link that one below. It's similar to that one, but this one by Zoomoni is pink because I chose the mauve pink. But yeah, it zips like that. But you can also remove it because it's Velcro. So you can just sort of, it's very tight actually. I can't remove it, but I know you can because it's Velcro. So yeah, if you pull hard, you can remove it. But this allows the YSL tote to be securely zipped up. Inside, sorry, I do have some random stuff in there right now, but inside it does have two slip pockets there, a cup holder pocket, another cup holder pocket, which you don't need to put cups, and then more slip pockets on the other side. Oh, I have my clay there, see? But I love this. Here's the bottom, just to show you. It is well made, it is soft so that it doesn't like cause creases in your bag, but it also allows you to have these add-on items like the top zipper flap, so you can remove that if you don't want it in the way, but you can add it if you want an extra layer of security. I also saw that you can add little like cup holders. There's like a little add-on accessory that you can add to it. So if you're not into cup holders, you don't need that. You can order it, I think, without and then add it separately. So this whole thing is meant to go into the Saint Laurent shopping tote. This is made for that. So here we are. As you can see, it kind of fills up the bag. And when I hold it now, you'll see that if I hold the bottom, it doesn't fall over. And I can put my laptop on the side of this bag. And like I said, the Saint Laurent tote only has like a button snap closure here, which if it's too full, it won't even snap, but it will snap right now. But if I didn't, it has this extra layer of zipper security for me to put things in. Or I could remove it altogether and then just have a tote again. So yes, that is the Zoomoni Saint Laurent Tote Organizer. The one that I'm the most excited about, and I think this is what sets them apart from other organizer company, is that they actually allow me to make my own. I did not see this option on their website, but I think you can contact them, and they've been so good with telling me how to measure my bag. So I had to measure my bag because this is not one that they had in, you know, in their many like 300 or so designs. That's okay. They told me to measure, I think, the width and the length of the bag to take out 0.2 to 0.5 inches, and then also to tell them how tall I want this bag. So let me just show you this bag if you're not familiar. This is, again, like I said, the Celine Vintage Macadam top handle bag. This one reminds me a lot of the Kelly, actually. It has even this little like lock, which if you closed it properly, so you can see right there, and then you can slip this actually into this ring like so, and so it's locked. But I don't know if I would do that because now it takes forever to get in and out of this bag, which was never a problem anyway, because like if you lock it like that, it's locked. Okay, tangent. Anyway, so the inside of the bag has this gorgeous sort of mustard brown color leather, and I chose a mustard yellow color to go in there. I think it looks really cute, like a bright pop of color. I also chose, I have a Target gift card in there. It's always nice to find gift cards and stuff. So let me just take this out. This one, it's so cute. It is in, like I said, this sort of like mustard yellow. Actually looks more brighter now on camera, but anyway, I love it. It is, again, soft, like as you can see, but it doesn't push down, right? It keeps its shape upwards, but you can press it inwards if you need it. So like if you know, if pretend this is inside a bag, if you squish it down, it will give, so it won't be like so rigid, but definitely hold its shape. On the inside of this one, so this is a smaller organizer than the tote, right? So it has like little tiny ones on the side here. It has 2 on this side, 2 on this side, and it also comes, I think they all come with this. This is like a felt little pocket, I don't know if you can see, and the pocket's supposed to put your lipsticks. So I have this one right here. This is the Charlotte Tilbury, which actually I have on today in Pillow Talk. So yeah, if I did that, you can actually put 2, I think you can put up to 2, but it's great because then you can put this into your, or even in one of these things if you wanted to, see? So anyway, lots of options. There are no outside pockets on these ones, but I wonder if I could ask and request that because this is a custom order. So once I got this, I was so nervous about if it will actually fit because part of it is my measurements and part of it is Zoomoni understanding if I measured it correctly. And so they did email me back. It's like, hey, you wanted this 4 inches. Is that 4 inches the bag or is it how tall you want it? And I was like, oh, no. 4 inches is how tall I want the organizer. But if I put it into the bag, and I was so nervous when I did this, it fits perfectly. Look at that. Look at that. I must pat myself on the back. I did pretty well measuring. But I think part of it goes to show that they really do care and make sure that they understand what you want as the customer, and they made it perfectly for me. So now, if you wanted to see, the bag stands up quite well. I've been storing it with the organizer in there. It's been doing great. I've taken this out a couple of times, and yeah, I love having all my items organized. I don't have to feel like it is gonna damage the bag. I know that with vintage bags, it generally is a little bit more delicate, so I would still like to use it, but I also would very much want to protect it as long as I can. If you bought vintage bags that are maybe like a little bit dingy or dirty on the inside, this is also another great way to keep your items safe from if the bag is dirty, for example. So this bag wasn't dirty, but if it were, I think the felt organizers are really good. All of Zoomoni's felt organizers are 2mm premium quality felt. It is made in South Korea and it is durable and it is also environmentally friendly. So I think they have a certificate that conforms to US Europe and Japan international standards, which is really good, so that, you know, they're still being environmentally friendly in making these organizers. Even though I had a custom order of my bag, and actually I think they make all of this once you order it, so it's not like they're just sitting there, but it took maybe a week for them to make and ship to me, and I got it in maybe like at tops a week and a half at tops, and so it was so fast. I was just like, wait, it was a custom order. You got it to me already? That was like crazy. It was packaged well when it got here. It was nested, so they also saved like from needing to ship a big box. It was, everything just seemed so efficient, so well thought out. And yeah, like I said, I just love these organizers. They definitely changed the way I use my bags. Like I said, with the Amazon one, I could not customize it. I got one that was kind of flimsy so that I could sort of fit everything. But knowing what I know about organizers now, it's definitely a big plus to have a special custom to that bag that you want. So if you have, like I said, a very unique bag, a vintage bag that you still want an organizer for, definitely consider looking into Zoomoni. I actually have a promo code. I don't get anything for it, but it's 20% off if you use angeleyn at checkout. So 20% off is higher than what I saw on their website, which is currently 15% off. I believe this goes till the end of December of 2020, but I've asked them to extend it because I used these items for like over a month before I made the video, and I sort of wanted to do that so that I could give you a full-on review. Not just what I thought initially, but what I thought after using it. Yeah, I'm asking them to extend it. I'll leave the information in the description box below. So including the links to the items that I talked about, but also the promo code, and then I'll list the like end date for that promo code. So if you are interested, I would give them a try. They have so many options, so many colors, and their customer service is just amazing. So they'll definitely work with you if you have questions. I also wanted to point out, this is a little off topic now since I was talking to you about this, but this bag is, like I said, vintage. I bought it secondhand, and there are some edge wear. I don't know if you can see on this bag. Some of the sort of piping glazing has come, I guess, off, if not like worn it down. So that's actually something else that I'm gonna look into doing myself over this holiday season. So stay tuned if you're interested in seeing how to do that. I'm gonna try to do a video on it if it goes well. Hopefully it goes well, because I do like this bag and I don't want to ruin it, but I do also want to protect it from getting more damage so that I could extend the lifetime of it. So not only am I taking care of it on the inside, but I also want to fix the outsides. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any further questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll try to get back to you. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in my next video.